What's up, everybody? We're back with another Manchester United game day review. Today we had something a little different. We had the FA Cup game against Brighton today. I'll let you take it off from here. What were your initial thoughts? Was a 2-1 loss for United?
2-1 loss. So United is now out of the FA Cup, kind of the last competition that we were in, other than the Premier League, courtesy of our former manager, making sure that we weren't in Europe or any other competition. So anyway, I think obviously it's disappointing seeing United lose games. I mean, we'll never be like. You'll never feel positive about that, especially at Old Trafford, like in front of the home fans. I think you always kind of have that anticipation and expectation that they'll get the job done. And I will say, like, with Fletcher's starting 11, while I do appreciate the 4-2-3-1, the 4-3-3 formation, depending on like how you want to classify it. I just personally don't think that like Mason Mount was the right call on the right side of the attacking three.
Right, because you were saying he kind of looked like a deer in headlights a lot of the time.
Yeah, just a little bit. Like he was just he was a no factor. Like the position didn't serve him at all, and also didn't serve the team at all because he wasn't wide to give us width, and he wasn't wide to create crosses for us, and he's also not a player that takes players on one-on-one, so we don't really get anything that you want from a winger when we play a midfielder there. And then on the flip side of that, he also wasn't necessarily coming into the midfield too much because the midfield was already kind of overloaded and there wasn't really any space. So yeah, I think Mount being used as like kind of a false winger extra midfielder, I think that was a bit of a miss from Fletcher's perspective. And I mean, you saw that was obviously one of the first subs that they made, which was to address that kind of misalignment, I guess, in ideals. But yeah, I think overall we still are seeing a better form of football from United. You can literally already see what Fletcher wants to do and the way he is trying to organize the team to attack. It was phenomenal seeing Kobe Mainoo get a start today. He had the most forward passes into the attacking third of any player on the pitch. He had the most forward passes of anybody on the pitch, and also had 4 key defensive plays for Manchester United. So just immediately showing that he is exactly who we all knew he was, which again, we won't address the former manager, but like I said in my shorter video that I made after the match, like the type of damage that the former he who shall not be named did to the club, it will take time for it to be undone, right? Like these things are not going to happen overnight, and of course we haven't actually hired even our full-time caretaker manager yet, so at this point right now, like we're kind of in this limbo period, and you can see that, you can kind of feel that there is a little bit of like limbo in the legs of the United players. So I think what the club needs to do is go ahead and make this decision, let us know who the caretaker manager is going to be, let's go ahead and get them in. That way we can institute, true ideals into the squad and really make sure we take advantage of the games we have left in the season. Yeah,
absolutely.
Because the season is coming to, it's
gonna
go quickly. We're already at mid-January, like the season will rapidly finish up. So
100%.
So overall, I think disappointing to lose the game, disappointing to get knocked out of the FA Cup, but I think overall still already an improvement on what we've been seeing for months. The excitement of just watching Manchester United was there. You could feel it from the crowd, you could feel it from the players, you feel it from just the energy
generally,
around the game itself was just heightened, and I think that's because people now know that they can expect Manchester United to play like Manchester United. And so we had saving files.